Of revivals, and the latest is the song In the Summertime, which has had some sort of outing in many of the summers since the group Mungo Jerry first recorded it. That was back in 1970. It was a #1 hit and the lead singer was Ray Dorset. The record sold over 10 million copies worldwide and topped the charts in several other countries. Well, nearly 20 years on, Ray Dorset, as Mungo Jerry, has re-released the single with the help of two newcomers, the Brothers Grimm. There's Ray and there's the Brothers Grimm. Well, here's a look at their new version with some visual effects from our graphics artists.
In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's right, you go with me on your mind. Have a drink, have a drop, go out and see what you can find. If your daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If your daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, do a time, no return, 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it go, baby, bye.
Well, it's clever stuff, isn't it? That kept our graphics
was very clever.
blokes up all night, that did.
I enjoyed that.
It was an amazing record. I mean, I think it sticks in everybody's mind as the record that was really in the right place at the right time. Everybody just associates it with that long, hot summer of 1970.
Yeah, it was like the summer of this year because it was a late starter. And I did this thing called the Hollywood Festival in Newcastle-under-Lyme as my first Mungo Jerry gig. And the whole place erupted and the record came out the same weekend and went to #1 2 weeks later.
What did it mean to you? Because it was real sort of overnight stardom, wasn't it?
Well, it was kind of overnight stardom in so much as that I was a semi-professional musician and I was still at work when In the Summertime went to #1, and which was quite strange. It's like going to the moon for the first time, I guess.
Why re-release it now? Is it because it's another hot summer now?
It's not what you call a re-release, it's a re-recording, it's a brand new version because the song's never gone away. It's #1 in about 30 countries and it's a real international record. It gets played every year. Who
are these Grimm brothers? Because they weren't around really as singers when...
no, they're probably in their cots when the record came out. I met them when I had my recording studio. They came in there to do a couple of tracks and we said, oh, let's have a go In the Summertime for a bit of fun. That was 6 years ago and we finally actually got it together. We were going to do it last year but I was too busy.
So what do you think of this great vogue for re-releases in general? I mean, do you think that it shows, Andy Peebles said, it shows a sort of creative void among the current artists that they can't produce anything as good?
I think what's happening today is that people want songs again, and in the 60s and early 70s we had a lot of songs, and then later on when we went through the punk scene we came out with a lot of technology that meant that we got machines playing music, and I think people have got a bit fed up with that. They want something that feels real. There are a lot of artists around, songwriters, that are writing very good material but they don't get the chance to get it released by the record companies because for some reason the music business has been taken over by lawyers and accountants and they're not really music people. What you really need in record companies are people that actually make records and know about music. When you get that happening then you will probably get some new songs coming out. At the moment they're looking back, go through the Guinness Book of Records and say what was #1, oh we'll try recording that one.
So in the meantime the sort of nostalgia is boosting your bank balance.
Right.
Well, best of luck with this one second time round.
All right, thanks.
Ray, many thanks.